everyone. Okay, so just jumping right into it, this chapter basically, in the midst of the battle between Boltagor and Mikoto, Mikoto reveals herself as an undercover agent working for an organization called Ghost, which is assumedly this world's equivalent of a deep cover operative organization like the CIA, FBI, something like that, and that's basically who Mikoto is. Now, when it comes to just this reveal in itself, and and the idea that this organization exists, I've got more than a couple quibbles and a couple questions about it. Like the first and foremost, like I guess what this reveal is, if Mikoto is a member of Ghost, and if then what exactly is her purpose for being here? Is it that it is and even more so, what are the rules of this world then? Because if Mikoto is hunting down the four demon teachers, then specifically and especially God, then that would mean that God himself has definitely kind of broken some kind of many laws, probably, at least according to the laws of the demon world as they exist. Like that has to be the case. But I'm not gonna. But and now so yeah, we're probably gonna get answers about that. Although with that said, I can't lie. I'm the fact that this organization exists in itself. I'm not a big fan of this twist at all. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I kind of I don't like this twist because it feels like it feels like adding this particular organization into the mix. It really just I don't know. It overcomplicates the pretty much rules of this world. Like I feel like I feel like just adding like this organization called Ghost into the mix. It just kind of it creates this dynamic where it's like where it kind of takes the fun out of the series in a way where now where now there are these like rules and laws that we're probably going to have to that we're probably going to learn about. And to be honest with you, in a series like this, I honestly don't care. I kind of liked it before when there were no rules, there were no laws. It was just kind of it was just it was just demon on demon kind of thing. Just everyone just doing their own thing in order to survive. Like again, I don't hate the I guess like again the idea could be cool, I guess, but it's like I don't I just don't I'm not gonna care to really learn to pretty much learn about why this organization Ghost exists. Like it feels like an unnecessary addition to the series. I'm just being honest about it. Like I'm sure it's gonna have some purpose, but again, I feel like Mashima might be overstepping some bounds a bit and just kind of adding rules that don't really need to exist. So yeah, it's like again, I don't know. I know I'm all over the place with my thoughts on this, but like Ghost just feels like Ghost in itself as a concept just feels like an unnecessary addition to this story right now, honestly. Although with Ghost though it does, and especially with Makoto's character, I feel like especially with Makoto's character, I think it was just kind of cool that she was just like an average student like everyone else. So like I don't know, it weirdly feels like that takes something away from her, and now I don't and like although I guess the one interesting thing is it does raise some questions about what exactly is are the things how much has she lied and how much is truth about everything she's talked about at this point. I think that's the only thing that kind of interests me about this reveal. Um, but okay. That aside, though, we do pretty much learn the basic rules and the rules and concepts of this of this field day, which is that basically anyone who kills a teacher, you're awarded 10 points, and killing individual students are worth 1 point each. So and then then whoever gets the most, and the class that does get the most points is the one who gets an audience with God. So like it's setting up that it is probably it kind of setting up the rules and just how this whole thing is going to work. And you can you can tell immediately just from these rules that this is in a way a trap set by God. Like he's pretty much weeding out that whoever wins this is essentially going to be the one who he can label as the one who killed Bren, and then he himself can kind of have his own shot at his own shot at 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 going against Class F. So yeah, it's it. There is a lot of interesting. Even though I'm not a big even though I'm not a big fan of the whole ghost thing, there are still some interesting dynamics at play here. Um, and yeah, and Yakuto himself basically ends up in against meets a student called Aries, a third year, and yeah, I will admit this guy is. I will admit this guy does kind of intrigue me a little bit because, and it's like he's a nice guy, but he's also kind of got his own. He's kind of just mysterious in what exactly he's mysterious, goofy, and just everything like what the fuck is up with this guy kind of thing. Like, and and it'll be. I'm wondering what he means when he says when he talks about Yakuto taking Cougar's place at the top. Like, does he mean just the top of the food chain at school or something, or like what's the deal there? Like, was there something about Cougar we didn't know about? Like, that's something I would like to know. Who who this kid Aries is exactly. Like, he's kind of just presented as someone who's kind of all over the map, more or less. Um, but although the fact that he does also mention at the end of the chapter that Ghost is here, it does make me wonder if he's also a Ghost operative as well. Um, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for this review. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, analyst Crunchyroll, by notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and just share the video around, guys. Dark Knight Runner signing off. Later, everyone.